So today is not a cook day for me. Today we're making yaki soba, which is a Japanese stir fry, but it's kind of like a cross between lowmein, Guyanese lowmein type noodle. I'm gonna make it like Guyanese lowmein, but we're using the yaki soba noodles, and we're gonna use some of the spices and sauces and stuff like the yaki soba. Alright, so for the vegetable part of it, I have stripped sweet peppers. I usually buy them, strip them, and leave them in the freezer so that when I'm ready for them, I don't gotta go cut it up. So I'm gonna use some of these. I have red, yellow, and orange in here. I got some scallions I already had chopped up in the freezer as well. I'm gonna use some of that. 2 medium-sized carrots, kind of like a baby onion, a medium onion, and this is a quarter of a cabbage. Alright, for the noodles, I'm obviously using the yaki soba noodles because we're making yaki soba. You could use any stir-fry noodle. Chowmein works just as well. And I got my strip chicken. I had this in the freezer. I had it thawed out already too. It was already pre-seasoned, but I am going to add some of these sauces that I'm going to show you next. I'm going to add the stir-fry sauce when I'm in the pan, in the wok, cooking the noodles. But the W sauce, Worcestershire, the oyster sauce, and the teriyaki, I'm gonna add that to the seasoned chicken I already have. So when I'm frying up the chicken, you know, all that flavor get in there. Some other paste that I'm using, some parsley paste, ginger, minced garlic, and this is my grandmother's lime pepper sauce from Guyana, and some tomato ketchup. So these are gonna, and the tomato ketchup are gonna go in the pan when I'm doing the noodles. These three are gonna go to the chicken for seasoning, and this one I'm gonna add in the end to the stir fry when I'm done. All right, so I opened the noodles and I boiled some water, and I still got the stove on, but it's not looking like it's boiling right now because the noodles were cold. The noodles are already fresh. So just to loosen them up back, I added them to the hot water for about 2 minutes. I'm going to take this off right about now, and I'm going to drain it, and the noodles are basically done. But if you're doing chowmein, cook your chowmein just the way you cook your chowmein. Whatever noodles you decide to do, cook it just the way you cook it, and works the same way. Okay, so I saw the packets of yaki soba. They came with like these, it says yaki soba sauce, but it's like a seasoning packet like what being ramen. I'm not going to use this. This is going in the bin because it ain't got no ingredients. It don't tell me what is in it. It just give me instructions of how to put it in the noodles. I don't know what's in this. I going in the bin. Okay, so all my vegetables are cut up now. I julienne the carrots and the cabbage, and then I added the onions. I cut up the onions, the scallions, that's garlic, ginger, that's pepper sauce. I have black pepper, that's some sugar. Sugar helps to balance out the flavors. That's some salt, MSG. If you don't want MSG, don't add MSG, but MSG makes it taste better to me. That's some Chinese spice, chicken bouillon. That's the chicken. I already added the sauces to it. There's just I cut up the chicken into strips, and I added Chinese sauce. I forgot this in the beginning of the video, but Chinese sauce make it taste good. If you don't have the stir-fry sauce or the oyster sauce, replace it with Chinese sauce. But make sure you get the teriyaki and the Chinese sauce. That seals. Okay, so I got my wok on. You see how it's like smoking hot? I'm going to drop about 2 tablespoons of oil in there. Let that heat up, and then we're going to start stir-frying some of the vegetables. So I added the onions first, sweat it out for about a minute or 2. Then I added my chicken. I'm going to let the chicken cook until it's about 3/4 of the way done. And then I'm going to add in my cabbage, my carrots and stuff, stir-fry that. I'm going to start seasoning up, and then we're going to add the noodles. This is a very easy recipe to cook. If you want just a quick dinner, if you have the vegetables cut up already, you could put this all together in about 15 minutes and your noodles are done. All right, all the veggies are in there. I added the ginger, the garlic, the parsley paste and stuff. All of that. This house smells so good. It smells like a little Chinese restaurant. God damn it. But yeah, I'm gonna just let this sweat out for a little bit. Let the cabbage sweat in there, And I'm gonna start adding all the sauces, like the Chinese sauce and the oyster sauce. So I'll be back. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna add a good heaping of this Chinese sauce. I love Chinese sauce, and it gives it a nice color too, like that little light brown type of color. It's so good. And then I'm gonna add a bit of the oyster sauce, just a little dash. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now, and then I'm gonna add the tomato ketchup just now. Okay, so I went ahead and added a little bit of the ketchup. I'm gonna finish this off now with the stir fry sauce that I have here. And I'm gonna add the noodles, and this is basically done. And then, oh, I forgot the salt and the bouillon and stuff. I'm gonna add that into the noodles when I stir the noodles in. Listen, the stir fry is done. It's easy to cook from start to finish. You could probably get it done in 30 minutes. And it's so delicious. This is really the cross between a lowmein and a chowmein. It has all the ingredients that you would put in a chowmein and more, but it has the juiciness and the flavor of a lowmein. It is so good. Try it. Recipe gonna be in the description. You gotta try it.